How do you go into this and do it right? How do you avoid all the likely pitfalls and snares that always trip up the neophyte new startups? That five handles is plenty, and you can split it up and make your whole 25 handle career on multiple trades or one individual trade in the morning that gets five handles and you're done for the whole day. That releases you from all of the expectations of being in front of these charts longer than it's necessary, which is good. You want to limit that. So if you get your trade with five handles when you're first starting out, turn the charts off. Look at everything afterwards in hindsight. Don't be lured into doing more because something moves around quick. You don't want to add to what's already been given to you, and that's your goal. Stop. That's what profitable trading is. Having a goal, a business model. Okay. We call it a trading model, but it's a business model. Foot Locker don't go out there and say, you know what, we're doing so well selling shoes. We need to get into the fucking pizza business. Let's start selling pizzas and burritos. Because who wouldn't want a fucking Foot Locker burrito, right? That shit don't work. Okay. You're not going to upset the model that works for them. Okay. And vice versa. You have a model, you sit down, you've done all the work, you built yourself up, you're learning this, and now you settled in, you're going to look for five handles in the E-mini S&P or the NASDAQ, one or the other. I'm preferring ES, and I think you should do that too. If you want to go into NQ later on when you have more, ability, that's fine. But when it moves fast, it can be wild and it can hurt you. It's a little bit more chaotic, so just be mindful of that. Don't be afraid of it, but in the beginning, respect it, because if you don't know what you're doing, it can sting you. But you want to have that business model of knowing when are you going to stop. See, when I go into live streamers all the time, I'll ask them, I say, hey, look, I asked this of Trades by Matt. I asked it by Corbs. I asked it by two other YouTubers, and they ignored me in there because I know why. They don't want to. They don't want to talk to me because they think I'm in there trying to make fun of them. I'm not. I respect anybody that's doing a live stream. I would never go in there and try to be disruptive about anything like that because number one, it takes a lot of focus and it's a dick move, and two, I can respect the fact that they're doing it because there isn't a lot of people that are willing to get out there and literally live stream. So that is ballsy. In anybody that does it, yeah, that they got my respect. Even if they blow up all the time and blow their accounts and go to maximum loss multiple times in the same week, it's still respectful that they do it. I want to ask them questions like, hey, when do you stop? What draws the line in the sand? Say, okay, I'm not trading anymore today. I've done enough, either because of the loss or the win. Like, how do you get to the point of contentment where you no longer feel that it's needed for you to be in front of the charts? Have you even considered that in your development, in your building of your trading plan? Because it's easy to see, oh, it's early. I've already got my 10 handles for the day. That's 2 days work. That's 2 days of work. What do you think? You're going to go in there again? Because that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to think the market's on fire. You got to push your edge until it's dull and you lost what you made and more. Plus commissions. Don't you feel smart? Twitter can get you hurt by people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Your business model is only profitable when you follow it. Your trading plan is only profitable when you follow it. Your wife, your husband, your significant other, your children, your dependents, your best friends, your coworkers, your boss, and ICT, we're not going to be there to help you press the button and manage it and tell you when to stop. That's personal responsibility. And all of that rests on your shoulders. And if you're not in tune with the things that will lure you into dumb shit, gambling, going in there one more time, you got a good day. You made $1,000. You didn't try to make $1,000. It just happened, fell right in your hands. Don't look at that as, oh shit, I'm way better than I thought I was. Fuck, I've been thinking about this all this time, thinking I wasn't that great. Look how good I am. I'm gonna go out there and do this 5 more times because shit, that's $6,000. Who doesn't want a $6,000 day? And then all of a sudden, you're looking at your account, it's gone. I've done that. I've done it. I've done that. Okay, so you have to know when you're going to pull the plug.
All right, boys and girls. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody feeling? Say what's up in the chat. Like the stream. You guys know the drill. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. What's up, Chess? What's up, a Wizard Man? Act ZVN KTS. Good morning, guys. What's up, Nika? Good morning. Oh, who else we got in here? What's up, Cool Shady? What's up, Sashin? Good morning. Sonae, Ali, PEJW, Faith, JT. What's up, Matt Buyer? What's up, Alex? Nadav, Shinra, Nishop, Paper Planes, Amar, Stav, Dynamite. Great trades. Jorno, Flint, Mystic. Good morning, good morning, good morning, boys and girls. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Happy hump day, boys and girls. Happy hump day. Who trade via on Tradeovate? Wait, who trade via on Tradeovate via TradingView? I think I might, technically, Nika. Technically, I'm logged in via NinjaTrader, I guess. So not actually through Tradeovate, but I did see your message in the Discord. I don't know if anybody got back to you or not yet. What's up, Darren? Good morning, guys. All right, let's dive into some charts here. Market opens here in 15 seconds. Obviously, no news today other than FOMC meeting minutes in the afternoon, so I'm not obviously worried about that for the morning session, other than if it potentially, you know, has us with like a seek and destroy profile for the morning. But other than that, no news to worry about. Looking at the hourly time frame, market just pumping here right at the open. Previous day highs are being traded above right now. So this is yesterday's London session high, which was my overall target yesterday. For those of you guys that ended up holding the longs yesterday, we ended up taking 3 longs. Or I ended up taking 3 longs yesterday. Two of them ended up getting stopped out. One of them ended up getting taken out in profit. And then I think like 10, 15 minutes later, we finally went to those relative equal highs that we were aiming for. So if you guys held on to the longs yesterday, congrats. But as of right now, today, trading above previous day high here right at the open. And the draw that sticks out to me the most right now is today's London low. So New York AM session or previous day low, New York AM session low from yesterday, London session low from today was when I woke up this morning. That was the draw that it popped out at me on the chart here. So we'll see if we do get any sell-off after this pump above previous day high, and see if we get a little Judas swing going on. But otherwise, other than that, that's about all I see as of right now, boys and girls. Oh, I never put a poll in the chat. Hang on. What am I doing? What the am I doing? I totally forgot. We can't pass this up, boys. ISA. Give me a second. How could I forget? How could I forget? All right, boys and girls, let me know your bias in the chat. Are you bullish today? Are you bearish? Do you think we're just going to see horrendous, terrible price action? Let me know what you guys are thinking in the chat. What's up, Rahul? Previous week high for longs. Yeah, potentially we could see. Well, that'll just be all-time high, right? Yeah. I can mark it out. Can't hurt. Let me turn this down a little bit. Previous weekly high, or all-time high, I should say, is 102.5 here on the NASDAQ. I mean, I'm not privy to it getting up there today. I actually would, if anything, maybe expect there to be more of a range-bound market today, as we've seen the last 2 days, right? Looking at the hourly here on NASDAQ. Let me zoom out here. Obviously, as expected, we've seen range-bound price Monday, Tuesday, and you know, I guess we'll see how today forms. But as expected, with the no news at all this week, we've really been in a pretty tight range all week so far. Right, so if we just go from Monday's high to Monday's low, which is set the high and the low of the week, it's a 200-point range overall for the whole week so far. wow. We're pumping here at the open, aren't we? You've got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is usually where at least 2 people, sometimes 3 people in the chat are like, oh, dude, I can't believe you didn't long right at the open. What the fuck? So looking pumpy here at the open. Looking pumpy at the open. No earnings to worry about either. I didn't believe so, at least if I remember correctly. Yeah, no earnings to worry about. We don't got earnings until I think like the 3rd week of July. So we're all good on those fronts, boys and girls. All good on those fronts. Well, safe to say, for me at this point, if you guys couldn't kind of tell from context, I'm probably feeling bearish at this point. Wanting to fade this move, if I'm being totally honest. What do we think? Can't believe it didn't long ago. I know, dude. What's up, Melda? Which one of these 2 should I take? Apex or Tradeify? I had a account with Top Step. Oh, I would say if you're picking between one or the other, Melda, I would say Tradeify. I would say Tradeify personally. If you're choosing between the 2. Cheesecake says we're going lower. Earnings. What is the earnings we got coming up this? I already forget which was it. Tesla. I don't think it was Nvidia. Let me check. Yeah, I think it's this week right here. Yeah, we got Tesla earnings. Tesla earnings at 4 p.m. on the 23rd. So basically, it's only important because, you know, when you got Tesla earnings, Nvidia earnings, Microsoft, Google, these obviously trillion-dollar market cap companies. Which, dude, that's crazy. Actually, hang on, check this out. Check this out. I just noticed this. What is Tesla at right now, by the way? Look at this. This is no longer a trillion-dollar market cap. What? All Elon said was that Trump was on the Epstein files. Why? Why is everybody getting pissed at Elon? You know what I mean? That's crazy. It's not a trillion-dollar company right now. What? What are we doing? Why does my Tesla chart look like shit? I guess we're... Yeah, shit. Is this the all-time high? Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. But anyway, yeah, no, when we have new or earnings, I should say, after hours, just it's good to be aware of because
connection lost.
Pardon me. It's good to see. It's good to know when those are coming because a lot of times you'll see price be really range bound in the morning, and then you'll see like a random move right at the end of the day, and you're just like, "What the fuck happened?" And then you realize that there was earnings that came out. Hang on, I'm gonna. The last time my Ninja Trader did that, it's basically when you guys hear that connection loss. I think you could hear that. It's like my Apex account's not staying connected and then reconnecting right away. But the last time that this happened, my copy trader was fucking around. So I'm gonna close my Ninja Trader down and reopen it. So you guys are gonna hear some dings here. Give me a second. We're not gonna risk it. We're not gonna risk it. Cover your ears if you go deaf. I apologize. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. Stop filled, stop filled, stop filled. You know what? I'm just gonna disconnect my Apex accounts for now. I'm not trading them anyway. Disconnect. There we go. All right. Hopefully we're all right. I'm gonna disconnect the My Funded Futures one too. All right. Back in action. Back in action. Oh boy. Weekly open, getting close on ES. Dude, this is just a little straight up move at the open, boys and girls. Straight up move at the open. Ooh, let me check the poll here quick. Oh, just under 200 votes, 52% bullish. Dude, I don't even know why I put the poll in the chat anymore. It's just bullish every day. There's been like one day in the last 3 weeks where the chat hasn't been bullish. And it wasn't even like a bearish poll that day. It was like a 50-50. At this point, it's just bullish every day. You guys are no fun. This is just totally one-sided. I was trading for a long time yesterday, Lorenzo. That is true. I mean, it kind of paid off. The only thing that actually screwed me yesterday, Lorenzo, was that I was trailing my stop loss. If I didn't trail my stop loss, or if at least I didn't trail it as tight, I actually would have caught the move I was looking for all day. So it actually would have ended up being a great day. Believe it or not. But yeah, we made the best with what we had to work with. What's up, Bilal? Charlie says I was bullish before the pump. Yeah, but the question is, did you enter along before the pump? Let's just analyze this quick. Is there any SMT here? Not really. Oh, there's SMT with Asia and London low. I was looking for SMT here. SMT London low took out Asia low on NQ. Did not do so on ES. So bullish SMT there. But yeah, I guess unless you were trading pre-market up in here, I don't know. YOLO entries at the open, I guess. YOLO entries at the open. Hang on, let me I mean, shit. Well, at this point, we're like 50 points away from the previous weekly high. But how do you long this at this point without waiting for a pullback? Am I right, chat? What do you think? This is where half the chat goes, just wait for it to touch view up, bro. Oh, yeah, the view up's all the way down here. Yeah, fuck you guys. Oh, wait. Weekly open. Trade it back to here on ES as well. Yeah, what a crazy pump, hey. I don't want to long this no more. Well, I have nothing against long. Like, obviously, when you see price displacing through these highs, like if I'm expecting there to be a reversal from previous day high, previous London high session liquidity, like I'm not expecting a displacement like this through. Like when you get displacement through these highs, it's like, okay, we're probably fucking bullish. But even so, you know, it's still like you don't want to be longing in a premium. Right? You know, so even if we are overall bullish, sometimes the easier trade to frame still is the counter trend reversal to rebalance, but we'll see what we get. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll just go to previous weekly high, chop around for an hour, and then we'll reverse at like 11 a.m. or something. So I don't know. Either way, it's wait and see for me right now. I'm not going to touch this at this very second. Otherwise, what we got? Yeah. Almost 15 minutes into the open here. Curious to see though, maybe the opening range breakout traders, if they're waiting for the first 15 minutes. See, like how does an opening range breakout trader even play this? Because if you're waiting 15 minutes, well, 15 minutes is about to be up here in like 1 minute. Like where are they longing from? And don't give me no bullshit like, oh yeah, they longed here, when that wouldn't make any sense because they're not waiting for any sort of like time to pass for a breakout of the opening range. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I love poking holes in other people's strategies because whenever other people's strategies work, they like to talk about them like they're the best thing since sliced bread. So sometimes it's nice to just poke holes in other strategies when they're not working. Like I get to be the cherry picker, right? I get to cherry pick the other side. Does that make sense? Does that make me toxic? Probably. We're at all-time high. No fucks given for premium and discount. Jacob, you better watch your fucking tone when you're talking to me. Jacob, I'm not liking your attitude right fucking now. You know what I'm saying? Fucking clean it up, pal. You're gonna get coal in your Christmas stocking. Yeah, the news is in the afternoon. It's not news either, Diego. It's just the meeting minutes. So what is the technical description of this? They're just discussing like the detailed record of FOMC's most recent meeting. Okay, so they're basically going over everything from the most recent meeting with a slight outlook on what's to potentially come. Obviously, we got FOMC. What is that scheduled? Yeah, the Fed funds rate is not, Jesus Christ, it's not till the last, how many days are in July? Okay, there's 31. It's not till July 30th. Basically the last day of the month. Interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, I'd hate to say that like the breakout trader, like being a breakout trader just for the sake of being a breakout trader. I mean, it's not any different than trading support and resistance. It's just instead of looking for a support or resistance reversal, you're just waiting for price to break out. It's kind of just a different ideology, but nobody answered my question, so there must not be any orb supremacists in the chat. There must not be any orb nationalists in the chat. I just thought I'd ask. Just in case. You never know. I'm just saying, usually when there's a big move like one direction like this, there's always someone pipes up somewhere talking about whatever strategy caught whatever move. It's like, okay, great. What time is Trump announcing tariff? Oh, yes, that is going on today. Fucking thanks for the reminder. Fuck, I forgot about that. I don't know. Let me check. So let me see if he's live. Yeah, is he supposed to do a conference this morning? This guy never shuts up, does he? Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know when that is supposed to take place. All I know is it said, yeah, I saw the tweet that said this morning he was supposed to be announcing, not tariffs. I think it was trade deals. Let me check. Yeah, it said last night, President Trump to make trade announcements for at least 7 countries tomorrow morning, aka this morning. So I don't know. Let me check let me see if there's anything here. The first, oh, that's funny. By the way, I'm just looking at the old faithful boys and girls. The Watcher Guru on X. You guys know the account? You guys probably know the account. The first comment on this: when will he announce the Epstein client list? I love it. How can you hate this app? How can you hate this app? You know what I mean? You got Grok becoming based out of nowhere yesterday. It's amazing. Nick says he trades the orb on Jur 40. I thought it was Jur 30. Is Jur 40 also an index? News to me. Carlos says this whole move's about to get reversed. Carlos, congrats on your payout. Normally one's overperform. Wait 5-minute candle to close outside the orb, then take trade. Stop off. Well, wouldn't that be a 5-minute? Wouldn't that be a 5-minute opening range breakout, Amar? Or are you saying like get a 5-minute close after the 15-minute range has formed? Let's just look at the. This is the 15-minute range. The 15-minute range so far was this candle. So I guess it's still breaking out if you want to look at it like that. But shit. The problem with this is like, okay, if you're an orb trader and you're just doing, okay, the 15-minute high, 15-minute low, right? And if you're waiting for, what do you say, a 5-minute close? Okay, so what is your trade looks like this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where are you going? You just, we'll see where it goes, I guess. I don't know. Let me cherry pick, boys and girls. Let me cherry pick. Everybody cherry picks against ICT concepts when they don't work, so fuck them. You know what I mean? Fuck them. Fuck them, right, chat? Orb is just opening range breakout. Owen. Whoever is in from 9:30 is a good chaser. Well said, great trades. Yeah. I'm just looking at this like I can't say if I was trading pre-market, I would have been a participant either. I mean, you guys know that I'm not a pre-market, not much of a pre-market trader. Like the most reasonable setup would have been like the SMT between Asia and London. Like if you were trading in London and then you got a setup from the Asia low being taken, followed by, let's see what we got here. Lower time frames, 5-minute. Yeah, maybe play this 5-minute inversion. You can play this, but other than that, I was not awake at 3 in the morning, so. If I was sleepwalking. Or playing with my Ouija board. I'm just kidding. I don't have one of those. I'm not gonna lie, boys and girls. One time, this is why I believe in Ouija boards and the fuckery that comes with them. One time I was like probably 18 or I was probably like 18 years old. I remember I was staying over at a buddy's place, and I slept on his couch, and I had the most fucked up dream ever. Like the most vivid, gruesome. It wasn't like a nightmare, but it was like just the weirdest, gory, just fucked up dream that I've ever had in my life. And I remember being like so weirded out by it that I actually told him about it the next morning. And he fucking like, his eyes get big. He's just like, bro. And he starts like kind of laughing a little bit. He reaches under the couch and he fucking pulls out a Ouija board. There was a Ouija board under the couch. I mean, what the fuck? Next thing you know, I'm a day trader. These markets have been haunting me ever since. Fuck. True story, though. I should probably go see a priest. Melda says, waiting to sell. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, Melda, I'm also kind of waiting to sell at this point. I wouldn't mind seeing previous weekly high be traded to at this point, considering that it's literally, well, 20 points away at this moment, but we got like 5 points, 6 points away from the all-time high and previous weekly high. But here is your weekly candle currently. So as of right now, if all things continue, it's looking like a weekly immediate rebalance. And now we might just see this weekly candle just continue expanding. You know? Can you feel me now, Mr. Krebs? Tell the basketball story? I was like 8 or 10 or something. What am I on, Epstein's Island right now? Jesus. You have a Tyler Voodoo doll? Well, be nicer to it. ES is selling off right now. We are in the 10 a.m. macro. Just look at the relative weakness here on ES. What's going on in here? Breakfast. I'm at a Diddy party. Yo, what are the odds though that the forgive me if I'm wrong, chat. I didn't really follow the Diddy stuff, but I like to make Diddy jokes from time to time. Is it true that he got off? He's innocent? Did I read the correct headline? He got off the hook and apparently the Epstein thing got dropped the same week. Am I seeing this correctly, boys and girls? He got he got off all right. All right. Yeah, I kind of set that one up. Tell us your social security number. All right, boys and girls, I'll give you my social security number, my credit card, and the security code if we get to 300 likes. Actually, you never know. Give it a try. Give me to 300 likes. See what happens. Maybe I will. Who wants a free American Express? Baby, yeah. Well, hang on. Let's see, guys. Let's before too many people get upset about us not focused in the chat. Let's lock in for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Let's see what 10 a.m. has in store. And honestly, I'm kind of open to playing either side of the market right now. Thanks, Sismonic. Maypiak, let's call it 669 days, 69 hours, and 69 minutes. Is that specific enough for you? It's somewhere around there, just give or take, right? Yeah, guys, I've been profitable ever since the first day I started trading. I've actually never lost a trade before, like on purpose, or like, let me put it this way: all the trades that you've seen me lose on stream are all trades that I lost on purpose to teach you a lesson. So it's on you if you didn't learn the lesson. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? Sometimes sacrifice is necessary for the betterment of, you know, the general public. So probably not. So I would not become a high council member of your trading group. No. You know what's crazy? Do you guys, what do you guys think? Factor Cap. Tori Trades claims that she never blown an account ever. What do we think, chat? Fact or cap? And there is a wrong answer, in my opinion, but I just like to be I like to be cynical. Wow, a lot of fact in the chat. I'm actually surprised. Like how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 5 more facts than I was expecting. Make a video on your TGIF strategy. Well, Daniel, I wish I could take credit for it. It's not my strategy. And actually what I would tell you is I would say go to ICT's 2020, I think it's 2023 mentorship, and just go find the video where he talks about the TGIF setup. That will honestly be a lot more helpful for you. Actually, if you go to, hang on here. If you guys aren't in the Discord, go ahead and hop in the Discord. You might get bombarded by friend requests from scammers because there's a lot of them on Discord for some reason. But what I would tell you is if you come into the Discord and you scroll down here to ICT Vids Must Watch, I've gone ahead and taken it upon myself to create a playlist, not just any old playlist, boys and girls. In this playlist, I've hand selected what I feel are the most impactful, helpful ICT videos to watch. And in that playlist, I'm saying this because in that playlist, the TGIF video is in there. But I don't remember how many videos I put in there. I think it's like, no, I don't even know. I'm not gonna pull it back open. Anyway, if you want to watch, if you want to check it out, check it out. If you don't want to check it out, see if I care. Previous weekly high taken, boys and girls. We're SMTing the high here. I mean, would it be considered irresponsible of me to trade, like if I end up getting short, would it be irresponsible of me to short NQ over ES? Probably, like potentially, probably, possibly, potentially, perhaps. Very well could be. Let me hang on. Let me get this. I'll just have to make another tap here for my Replicanto. quick. Where is ES September? There we go. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see, though. I'm starting to think it might be irresponsible of me to short NQ over ES when ES is clearly the weaker one, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. You guys are reasonable people. I think you know what I mean. Tell me why. Short both. Tight stop as well. I was waiting to see if we were going to leave a gap here. We did not, so I might wait on this. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Two-minute closed here. Not very convincing on that, is it? No, not really. No, I can't say it is. No trade yet for me. Change your name to Bull. Hey, we'll pray for you, Bearish. Haven't got a good trade since Monday. It's only Wednesday though. And in your defense, it's not like this week has been stellar movement as expected. Right? Tell me why. Yeah, so even though we had SMT at the high, we do have SMT at the low as well here. ES traded into a 15-minute bullish gap. We'll see if potentially we can displace lower and confirm a short, but that's why I'm not entering as of yet. But I will say I have not traded ES in a while. Kind of miss it. I kind of miss it. You know, me and ES used to be serious for for a bit. You know, kind of met the family and a lot of great times. Hey Tem wants everybody to know he's short from the 2-minute IFVG. The 2-minute IFVG, are you talking on NASDAQ? Pray for you? Yeah, might have to, honestly. We'll pray for you. We'll pray for you. Macros come and gone, boys and girls. So this might be kind of what we, well, I was half-assed joking when I said it, but now that we're here, it seems like a very strong possibility where we just see price maybe chop for the rest of the 10 a.m. hour. We'll see. It's bad to short all-time high. Potentially it could be, yes. Shorts at 2-minute structure shifts. So the reason that I didn't short this is I wanted to see displacement in a gap left over this short-term low after the SMT, previous weekly high taken on NQ. And then I was going to short ES down to 930 opening price. Basically just try to trade back the entire opening range. But we did not get that. It's shallow, and I don't want to get caught in chop or just price continuing to kind of grind new highs. So it's not just about if the market structure shifts. To me, I would actually need to see like a displacement through here, you know, and then maybe look to play something like that. But I mean, obviously quite the rally at the open. We rallied up from the open. I mean, even from just before the open, like 150 points. Macro has come and gone. You know, basically use 10 a.m. and 10 a.m. macro to kind of complete this move to the previous weekly high. So we'll see, man. Usually after a move like that, it's not as common to just see a immediate reversal without structure forming. I told you guys I was open to playing both sides of the market too, and that was only if that was before 10 a.m. by the way. But that was if pre 10 a.m. if we left previous weekly high and then we got like a really obvious like quick manipulation down, and then set up like a bullish PD array, an inversion, something like that. I would have been willing to play that from wherever that entry would have formed to previous weekly high, but we did not get that. Taken in says just came home, open charts, tell me buy or sell, LOL. I would say wait for, gun to my head, wait for some sort of short-term low to be taken out, and then probably look to go long. For now. Like, let's look at... It's just so tough. It's tough with this Shrek candle at 9 a.m. So really the question is, where does this 10 a.m. candle close? Do we close as a bullish candle for 10 a.m.? Is it going to be a bearish candle? Is it just going to be so choppy that we end up kind of closing as like an hourly doji, and then we get price to, maybe trade back into the gap. That's really what you're trying to predict at this moment, I would say, if you're looking to trade right now. William goes, I'm looking right now through my telescope to see if Mars will align with Venus. If that's the case, I will add to my short. I like that. I like that. That's actually a very strong confluence. It's not talked about, really. It's not talked about. All I know is that Maytem said he was short from the 2-minute inversion. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just kind of feel as though if you're in a trade right now, you're probably going to have to hold, like, if you're waiting for something to happen, it's probably going to be a while. It's kind of just what I'm thinking, but like I said, I've been wrong before. What's up, Sisse? Sisse? Long bias, but what do you think about the idea that NQ never offered a long entry since open? Yeah, so that's kind of the idea, Ben. So when I was looking to maybe short ES here, I mean, I'm just looking to regain really this opening range move. Because you're right, it is very, like, literally no lower wick, no manipulation at the open, just straight up. Obviously, only buyers. Anybody that's been long is the only people that are making money today so far. And with no really manipulation, I definitely feel strongly that we'll get that. It's just a matter of when, right? But no, I do agree. I do agree with you that at some point we'll get it. But this is the hourly candle you'd be fading at this moment. What's up, taking in? Wasn't around in the PM session. No, I ended up getting off. I got stopped out in profit on the third trade. And then it played out like 10-15 minutes later to my target. So I just basically trailed the stop too tight. But no, I ended the day slightly red. If I didn't trail my stop, I would have ended green, but that's all good. I cared more about locking in profit after taking those couple L's. So we live to trade another day, boys and girls. Nika, did you ever figure out? I realized I never answered your Discord message. Guys, Nika wants to know, is anyone else Trade of 8 not working today? Did we get that answered? Even Tanya is flat if that is not a sign. The real question is Trader Kane flat right now? Is he live on Ninja Trader? I saw he's kind of been having a rough little rough stretch, it seems like, on his Wednesday. his Wednesday lives. Oh, you got it? Okay. It also maybe, for those of you guys that are on Tradeify, and let's say you're using like a straight to sim funded account, every 30 days you still have to log back into Tradeify, and then like if you're using TradingView to execute, you have to re-add the TradingView add-on, just like retoggle it back on. But you'll keep getting like an unauthorized or whatever message popping up until you do. Trader Kane is in. Is he actually in a short right now? Really? I'm actually curious. Let me see.
Okay, I'm just trailing it a bit.
Oh wow.
I'm really bad at math. Yeah, that is a true. That is truth. I am really bad at math.
Oh, he's in the same. He's in the same short as Mayhem. It looks like. Oh shit. Why is it so blurry? Is it just me or is this chart really freaking blurry? I don't know, boys and girls. I think there's not anything to do right now, to be honest. Subscriber mode only. All right, I'll subscribe. They got me. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he is in the short. You guys weren't kidding. You guys weren't playing around. We did just take out these lows here on the NASDAQ. Shallow. Let's see if we get another drive here. See, this is where I'd want to see displacement. Like, I need to see displacement through this low. You know, potentially even get another inversion here. BPR, and then look. And then maybe you could look to, you know what I mean, get wet and wild. Is how I would want to see it, but I also think I'd rather short ES. Tradeify's in a short as well. Nika's in as well. Oh, fuck. Good luck. Hey, good luck to you guys. Good luck. Chris says hedging along with the ES tight stop kind of forcing it today, but whatever, won't be able to trade the rest of the week. Aw, Chris. I mean, good luck, dude. Yeah, I just don't think there's anything solid here, but at least not yet. Note, Sabiste, Al Short, Tyler. Javi, I'm going to need that in English. I'm going to need that in English, Javi. If you wouldn't mind. Did I take short? No. I'm not in anything right now. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Trader Kane on Ninja Trader is short though. If that tickles your fancy at all. I mean, can you guys not tell when I'm in a trade versus when I'm not? I feel like you guys ask that question like quite a bit if I'm in a trade or not. He's doing paper though. How do you know? Did he say that? I thought he traded a Ninja Trader live account on there, but yeah, no, I'm not in anything right now. Haven't taken anything. Straight pump at the open. I mean, I definitely don't hate the idea of shorting after previous weekly highs taken, and you know, at least looking for a rebalance. I'm doubting the timing, right? I don't want to enter a short and then we just chop for another 35, 40 minutes and then maybe make the move, right? Not interested in trading today, doing very small size just for the stream. I see. I see. Good luck, Daniel. I'm waiting to see what we do here in the next 5 minutes at 10:30. I'm still open to playing both sides. You know, if this were to like quickly, you know, manipulate lower and then let's say kind of start wicking back up here, I would almost be just as open to longing back to the recent high. Um, 30-minute candle closes here in 3-4 minutes. We'll have a 30-minute gap below the low of this candle. So that'd be kind of the idea, right? That we'd maybe wick into that, and then I just have my doubts. That we're gonna reverse this right away. Just me personally, though. I never said you had to agree with me. Hey, will FOMC minutes affect the market? Probably a little bit. Probably a little bit, but it's not like a Fed decision, so it's not going to be like one of those type of impacts, if that's what you mean. I mean, I don't even know. Is press even allowed? I don't know if press is allowed. I think it's answering questions afterward, maybe. Detailed record of the FOMC's... I wonder if it's view full details. Well, that wasn't helpful. I don't know. The short is going nice as of right now, yes. The question is displacement or manipulation? 2 minutes till the close of the 30. 30-minute candle close in a minute here. Call me crazy, but I'm kind of leaning more toward 30-minute gap, 30-minute low taken, and then maybe look for long. Does that make me crazy? I know it's against what I would normally look for in this scenario, I feel like, but I don't know, is this something that my spidey senses are tingling? TP is OTE. What do you think? I like it. I like it. It is a shallow sweep of the all-time high, but we also don't really have red folder news at all this week. Till tomorrow. So it's not like range bound price doesn't make sense. Yeah, dude, you guys got the shorts here playing out for you. Son of a bitch. There's 9:30 open on ES. Oh, man. Look at you guys. Look at you fucking guys. New 30-minute. Wow. I take it all back. I'm not going to lie. I kind of thought you guys might have been cooked. But you were right. I was wrong. What's up, Charlie? No, I haven't taken any. I haven't taken anything. Chat, what are the odds that this ends up forming an hourly order block? What do you guys think? Do we like that, or we don't really like that too much? Peace out, techies. Can we get some booms? I guess. Yeah, we can get some booms for you guys. 5 big booms for the people that went short.
Boom! 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 Boom!
Confluences for shorts would have been SMT at the highs, previous weekly high sweep. I just wasn't convinced enough to enter anything up in here, especially with the timing. Like this was all post macro. So I kind of thought we were just going to get more sideways chop. This could end up just being manipulation though. And we could be back at these highs here in the next 10, 15 minutes. We'll see. But those have been the confluences for short. Some people went short off of a 2-minute inversion. Others changing the state of delivery. But my short target would have been the 9:30 open. Yeah, so if I took it, I would have been out. I did not though. No balls. No balls. Yeah, the timing is what makes me feel the same way, Carlos. It is 10:30. Yeah, the inverse Kramer stuff is so real. See if we can get to the 9:30 open at least here on NQ as well. But anyway, yeah, me waiting for shorts. Even waiting for a displacement like this was unforgiving. As soon as we broke down, it just went ES and NQ. Everyone loves when the volume comes in at 10:27. There's 9:30 open. We're really fucking fit. We're fading this entire. That's fucking wild. Really about to flip this 1 hour. At 10:27 macro. You ever heard of it? Yeah, just today. I think I'm going to drop a PDF on this. Thanks, Paper Planes. I love you. Yeah, Jose. So the 10:30 timing, it's basically just around the 30-minute mark of the hour, and framing a 30-minute power of 3. Right, so trading into the imbalance, and then potentially reversing. Notice this 30-minute has no upper wick, so that's interesting to me. But yeah, basically when I'm looking for any sort of reversals, manipulation, etc., tops of hours, 30-minute candles, like that's generally where I'm looking for. You know, something to happen, manipulation to take place, a distribution. This is why you trade the model if it appears no matter what. I guess if you never want to use discretion, I agree. But then what's the point of chart time and experience if you never use discretion ever? you know. But I will say this. I know everybody that didn't go short probably feels FOMO right about now. And here's what I'll say. What I'll say is, listen, if you sat out, like you'd be so happy if this would have just stayed choppy and or just continued going higher. You'd be like, oh yeah, hell yeah. And then the people that went short would be like, oh fuck, right? So, you know, if you couldn't feel confident in it before you took it or didn't take it, sitting on your hands is probably always the right answer. I may fuck around and long this though. Oof. Damn, that's 40 points. Oh, wow. Yeah, numbers, man. Discretionary trading, it's every kind of trading is good and bad at times, right? If you're a mechanical trader and you just like the you know, following a system, so to speak, and just following a model because it helps you take emotion out of it, you know, don't listen to me. If it works for you, it works for you. Everything's about not going on tilt. For other people, it's about, you know, using their experience to say, okay, I think this feels good. I think it doesn't. I'm not confident. I am confident, right? But your discretion can be wrong too. Just like a model could form and fail. You feel me? Oh, thanks, Nika. Discrimination has always failed me, for real. That's funny. Hey, Tyler, what are the other streamers saying right now? I don't know. You would have to tell me. I do not know. Fill me in, chat. What's going on? We know Trader Kane took the short. I'm not gonna, and this is not shade. This is not shade at Trader Kane, so don't fucking take it as such. It is the first win I've seen him take on Ninja Trader in a while. So I'm happy to see it. Why can't I scroll? Here we go. What are other streamers saying? I don't know what other streamers are saying right now, though. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. They're going to say shots fired. Can't even say nothing these days. You can't even say nothing these days. Now do PW. I'm not going to jump around every stream. Tremaine took it, but only showed it when he was almost at TP. Yeah, I mean, shit. I couldn't personally frame it, but it definitely worked out for those of you that took it. So, listen, if it sounds like shots fired, it's just because I'm jealous. Okay, you want me to fucking say it? Okay, I'm jealous. You caught it and I didn't. You want me to fucking say it? I'll fucking say it. God, you guys want to break me down, get me in my most vulnerable state? I'll do it. Your bias was short though. My bias, I mean, I was open to shorts. It just didn't give me what I wanted when I wanted it. Does that make sense? And even I did tell you guys that I would maybe be open to it if we got some displacement, but it wouldn't have mattered because this would have been my entry. This gap here. This gap. Oops. This gap here after we essentially inverted here as well, and this was never offered. Literally, here's it's 10:30. Where's 10:30? It's right here. Yeah, no upper wick here. Nothing on ES, so it really doesn't matter. It's a big nothing burger, because even if I set a sell limit here, I wouldn't have been picked up. What's up, Melda? No, I'm not gonna stream. I only stream afternoon FOMC when it's the actual Fed fund decision, the rate decision. Otherwise, no. But no, I don't plan on getting off here just yet. I want to see what happens around 11 a.m. You know, I was kind of curious to see what this hourly ends up looking like as well. You know, because if we stay bearish, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to come take out previous day low. These equal lows here. London low, which is right here. So then I would maybe try to catch that, but those are your targets. Yeah, Nightbot's coming after you, Monkeef. You just got to turn caps lock off. It'll stop. But yeah, London. Oh, hang on. Well, London previous day low 841 on the Nasdaq. We'll see what forms here. Macro in a few minutes. I don't know if that'll be the case, Sean, for FOMC meeting minutes, but I also thought we weren't going to short yet, so shows what I know. I'm gonna go put a limit on this. I'm gonna try the short and see if we can get this follow through in the 11 a.m. macro for lower. Flip this entire hourly. Wait, what do we think, chat? You're chasing. Macro is starting right now, boys and girls. I actually want to mark out the London low. But I am in the short right now, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm thinking when we can get back to the hourly open here, at 9 a.m. or yeah, 9 a.m. Hourly open, could probably look to remove some risk. Macro's last 10 minutes of the hour and the next 10 minutes of the new hour. So far, so good. Done for the day, but watching this, you can get another dopamine hit. There you go. Yeah, it just looks to me like we're going to flip this entire hourly. And then short term, we've got all of these equal lows we could come get. Carlos, I'll agree with you if it runs me out here and then trades back up into here before shorting. I'll say it's gay then. Well, William, what does Venus and Mars say right about now? Yeah, I can agree with that, Jacob. Brooke says W day, so that means she definitely shorted way up here. Let's see, guys. We got 5 minutes left on this hourly. Would absolutely love for this to stay heavy and give us a very solid close. That'd be just pretty nuts, honestly, that we faded this whole move, honestly. Didn't really expect that. Well, we're making the best of what we got to work with here. Peace out, Brooke. Peace out. Welcome, Nigu. Thanks, Jason. What do you mean, Jacob? You think that's just a human thing? I'm not trying to jinx myself, but how funny would it be if like I didn't trade the short up here because I was trying to avoid getting caught in chop, and then like what if we just got a bunch of chop starting now? Wouldn't that be some shit? I'm getting ready to take risk off here, boys and girls. We just traded through 8:30 open. We did trade through the hourly open here of the 9 a.m. candle. Yeah, 5 minute. I'm gonna do it, boys. I think I'll kick myself if I don't, and then I take a loss. So I went ahead and took the risk off. Let's see if this can continue just staying heavy. Hourly closes in 2 minutes. Up 120 ticks at the moment. This is like a 4.6R. Dang. Damn. Ironically, ES will likely beat NQ to these lows. unironically or ironically, I guess. New hourly incoming. London lows, previous day low. Jonathan. Give this man a dump. I know, this session is wild. We've retraced the entire 9 a.m. I mean, we took out the 9 a.m. high, now the low. Now if we just stay back in this range, I mean, I don't fucking know, bro. You know what I'm saying? %. I'll take it. I'm break even either way here. So trade's protected. Really, it's just going to be about if the market makers are, you know, really looking to fuck with us some more or not. No, I haven't, Sean. Doesn't really look good. Don't really look good. I think we got a break even stop incoming here, boys and girls. I'm saying that so it doesn't stop me out of break even. You're golfing today, Carlos. Good luck. I think I'm golfing tomorrow. I mean, Alex, yeah, if we trade up in, like, we got a 5-minute gap here as well. Kind of right where my break even stop and entry are. I mean, I could always rejoin the move. I just don't want to, like, see this totally reverse against me and, like, be up whatever I was up, and then we, you know, I just don't want to be red. It was up 40 points. You know, over almost 2R. Was up almost 2R. So to take a loss after that would be kind of silly in my opinion. Would you consider equilibrium here? What do you mean? Like of this move here? Yeah, if we get that, then I could look to replay the short. Potentially. But that would mean this trade will get stopped at break even. Which would be good, because then I'd be avoiding a loss. All right. I want to see this candle, this hourly candle must turn bearish. It must. And never look back.
Rule number 1, you gotta be quick. Rule number 2, don't fall down. And rule number 3, whatever you do, never look back.
Macro, we got like 5 more minutes left, yeah. Just took out the AM low there. Oh boy. With SMT. Oh boy. If this closes like shit, I might just hop out. Yeah. Oh. Yikes. I'm going to take that off, boys and girls. Let's see if it pays off for me. Locked in 634 per account. The logic with that was this. We just took out this low. We got kind of a bullish close on that candle. Not quite. We ended up with what here? A little over 1R ultimately. But this was 1.5R to the lowest point of the trade. Let's see if it still works out. Or not. What are we thinking? What's the bets, guys? Does it still play? Or was that the right decision? How are we feeling? You think I played it safe? I definitely played it safe. No, yeah, I'm not. I definitely played it safe. The question was, is it too safe or was it genius? We'll find out here shortly. Man, that's tough. You couldn't have just given me a clean displacement through the low, NASDAQ, you bitch. Why does NASDAQ do that? You know what I mean? Back at the hourly open. See if we can flip this BPR here. If you guys are still holding, good luck. Oh, I fuck. Damn. Taking profit is always the right decision. Ah, well. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I did come into this week, though, telling myself that I was going to be, you know, not demanding too much. And if there was logical areas where I felt like I should be considering taking profit off the table, I was going to do it. So I'm staying true to what I told myself I wanted to do this week. You know, if you're thinking in terms of a time stop, macro that I was trading came and gone. We took out the AM low. Wouldn't have mind getting a better risk reward on that, but that's out of my control. This is where partialing is helpful too, where you can secure some profit and just let it ride. My leader account is Superhuman. When I'm copy trading, my leader account is through TradingView, but I'm using Replicanto and NinjaTrader for my copy trader. But executing on my leader account on TradingView. Yeah, but I do got to give it up to the people that shorted way up here. Your bravery and courage paid off. I mean, what a beaut. What a beaut. We faded this entire hourly candle at 9 a.m. Ain't that crazy? Hourly high to the hourly low, and now we're, you know, kind of chopping here a little bit. But we'll do a P&L check here, boys and girls. Forgot to do it yesterday. P&L check. Oops. Let me know, boys and girls. Yeah, should have followed Nika. There you go. Let me know, boys and girls. Green, red, or flat today. Yes, map this. I'm using NinjaTrader and like I said, Replicanto for copy trading the props. What did I miss? What's up, Drop Shop? Took a short, took it off here when the AM low was taken, and we closed back the way that we did. It just didn't want to get stopped at break even. I wanted to secure some green. So I was able to do, oops. So I was able to do that at least. And now I'm just waiting to see what we do. I'm waiting to see if this still plays out for lower, or if this comes and takes out these equal highs internally here, which would have likely been a break-even stop for me. I almost got stopped at break-even here. Luckily, we put in a failure swing high and turned around for the lows again. But I can't lie. I mean, I think the hourly looks like it wants to expand lower. We did an immediate rebalance on the 15. Well, we'll see. Linda Yaccarino steps down as the CEO of X. What? I kind of thought Elon Musk was the CEO of X, but maybe not. Shows what I know. Who's still holding low, holding shorts? Let me know, boys and girls. Looking at the P&L check in the chat. 41% green, 35% flat. A lot of flat. Yeah, it was tricky this morning. Straight up at the open. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty. I think it was tricky. Literal straight up move at the open. 150 points higher to the previous weekly high. And then literally in the following hour, we fade the entire move back down. Which is why I felt like this short made sense. Kind of wanting to see a quick run through some of this low resistance, these lows, which we might still get. There's another new low there. Holding one. Always a woman. Oh, so true. What's up, Quang Niang? How's it going? Can I answer your question? Let me see what it was. What's your win rate? 100%, average RR, like 10R. You guys think he bought it? I should sell a course. Good point. PEJW. You need to watch that attitude. I'll beat that ass. Yeah, we'll get the that'll be in the miscellaneous module, William. Are you ending your month green, at least for the year? What? It's only July 9th. But I'll say yes, I guess. I mean, has every month this year been green for you? Has every month been green? Well, I guess that depends what you consider green. A couple months I have not been able to achieve any payouts, but I wouldn't necessarily consider those like red months either, because it's not like I'm sitting here blowing up, losing a bunch of money, but I would say those more like break even. I've had some break even months so far this year. Other months where I'm getting 3-4 payouts per account. So, you know, it's just been riding the waves of the market this year. It was a little bit of a struggle, I feel like, late January, early February. And then it was really good late February, March. Even April was good, other than the days where obviously tariffs got implemented and then we kept getting those limit down days. So outside of those, it was good. Obviously the volatility was nice. Beginning of May was decent. And then like mid-May to late May and a lot of June, I just felt like was getting left behind on some moves. Then I kind of started second guessing some stuff. And then it's been like treading. I feel like for the last like 6 weeks, roughly, I feel like I've done a lot of treading water. If I'm being honest. So I'm waiting to get back into that groove where I'm hitting really clean, full target trades. And obviously when I'm wrong, just trying to limit my losses as much as possible. But it is what it is. I mean, trading is a very streaky thing, which you guys have probably noticed. Like when you're killing it and you got momentum, it's great. But you can also have momentum the other way where things don't feel smooth. They don't feel clean and easy for whatever reason. Could just be your own personal whatever, or it could be something else. But yeah, that's kind of just how the year's gone. I mean, the year's only about halfway over, so we got plenty of year left. And it's been a wild year, boys and girls. It really has. I think we all would agree. Getting back into these Trump markets has been something. It's had its moments of better and worse. Did someone... All right, guys. So, yeah, taking the trade-off where I did. These are my executions here. Taking it off where I did, looking like the right decision here, would have been a break even anyway. One more drive lower here to the AM low, and now we're right back taking out these internal relative equal highs. So, yeah, good decision. Good decision. The only way that would have been the wrong decision is if this would have absolutely died straight to my target after I got out. So I am happy about that. Looking at the P&L check, hasn't really changed much. 43% green, 33% flat. Red is the smallest of the selections today, so I'm always happy to see that, boys and girls. Otherwise, yeah, man. Hope you guys did well today. Sounds like most of you did, at least. Like the stream before you hit the dusty trail. Keep in mind FOMC meeting minutes later today. So I will probably be... I'll keep an eye on things. I don't think I'll be actively necessarily looking to trade, but never say never. But yeah, probably going to be content with that for now. Go hit the gym and go do some other stuff here for a bit. Get off the charts and refresh. But boys and girls, appreciate you showing up. Like the stream before you go. As always, use code Tyler as well if you are interested in saving money. But otherwise, appreciate you boys showing up. Boys and girls. And if nothing else, if I don't talk to you guys in the Discord, I will see you guys back here tomorrow for our first real Red Folder High Impact News Day tomorrow, boys and girls, with unemployment claims. All right? All right, boys and girls. You be fun. Wait, you be fun. You have fun. You be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Happy hump day, boys and girls. We'll see you tomorrow.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money, he's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.